What is up, guys? We are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, RitsyReelz. Thank you so much, RitsyReelz, for your support. Ritsy requests that I play Deadpool here against Venom Goblin on expert mode. And there is one caveat, one rule for this challenge, and that is that for the first 3 turns, we cannot do more than 3 damage to Venom Goblin for those 3 turns. So after that, we can burst him down, but basically that's going to prevent Deadpool here from rushing, which is like the main way to play Deadpool. But I like building out with Deadpool, so we're going to build out here anyways. Ritsy also requests that I play a Justice Deadpool deck here. So I decided that I want to use a bunch of the new cards from Wonder Man's hero pack here. So here's our Justice deck. We have 2 copies of the Heroic Conditioning. We have 2 copies of Great Responsibility. I really like this card Deadpool because you can take the threat as damage. We have 2 copies of One Way or Another. We have Hawkeye, Firebird, 2 of those new Justice allies. And we have Blindfold, K-Star, Manifold, Nick Fury, Vivian, Gambit. We have some player side schemes here, build support and superpower training. We have face to pass, endurance, Seimbutsu to build our hit points in addition to the heroic conditioning here to get +3 hit points and +1 thwart. And we have the mansion, queen care, heli care, and the 3 basic doubles. And yeah, that is our Justice deck breakdown here that we want to build out a little bit against Venom Goblin because we're not allowed to just rush him down with Deadpool. So we'll see how this matchup goes. Huge shouts to RitsyReelz for the support and the custom gameplay request. Let's go ahead and get Venom Goblin set up here while we are shuffling. So with the main scheme set up, we put the Skies Over New York, this permanent environment to play right here, basically telling us that there are 3 main schemes for a scenario. There's Upper Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, and Midtown Manhattan. For all encounter cards that are referred to main scheme, they'll refer to whatever main scheme has the active glider counter, and the active glider counter is going to be represented with this thing right here from Pi, the same token, and it's going to be starting off on Midtown Manhattan. Player cards that refer to the main scheme can refer to any one of the main schemes that we choose. So we have a card that says, remove X threat from the main scheme. We can choose whichever one. It's only for encounter cards that refer to the active main scheme. And then let's go ahead and put the initial threat on the 3 main schemes. So it's going to be 0 here, 1 here, and then 2 on Midtown Manhattan. And then Venom Goblin comes in here with Steady and Toughness. So let's give him a Tough stats card. And then, wait a minute, I see you guys eyeing this hero board that we got going on. And yeah, Deadpool, he's in the Deadpool core. He's an X-Force, he's an X-Men type character. But if you guys have seen Deadpool Wolverine, he really wants to join the Avengers. So we got the Avengers Tower over here. And Deadpool is trying to join in. And yeah, this is my favorite hero board. Of course, we're going to use it for every single game. If you guys want to get your own hero board, this is from Buy Same Token. And you guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order off anything Buy Same Token. All the stand, the hero board, and all the tokens that we'll be using in this video, like the Tough token and all the threat tokens and everything, are from Buy Same Token. So yeah, please go support them. And if you want to support me too, you guys can use my code at checkout for 5% off your order. Huge shout outs to Buy Same Token for sponsoring the channel. All right, I think we are all shuffled up here. And then let's go ahead and get Venom Goblin shuffled up here. So Venom Goblin also has a very nasty one revealed ability here, where he deals each player 2 face down encounter cards when a scenario begins. And that scales per player, which is why I think he's the most difficult multiplayer scenario. But we have to do that in true solo as well. So hopefully that doesn't kill us here. But yeah, so let's do ourselves 2 face down encounter cards, and then this will start out the scenario. I think we're all set up. Let's go and do our mulligans, and we're going to draw up to our hand size of 6 in Alter Ego. And that's Wade Wilson. Well, I don't like seeing the montage here because it's no resources. But we got One Way or Another. So I think we'll hold on to this. This is good, but it's do I want to hold on to it right now? The in and over, I mean. Endurance, I think we play here because we're gonna draw more cards, hoping to get something else. I think I tossed 8 and over. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan 3, and we'll draw 3 more back to 6. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt, but we'll see what happens. I'm glad I got an ally, and we got Chimichanga. Okay, let's go and get started here. I think I just go ahead and flip up. Yeah, I really want to get a resource generator though, so hopefully we get one. If not, it's we have the build support, so we're gonna get one for sure. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form, and then we're gonna go ahead and play One Way or Another. Hero action, search the encounter deck for a side scheme, reveal the side scheme, and then we can draw 3 cards. So we're gonna search here for any side scheme. Actually, let's look for the advanced glider while we're looking through here. Remote navigation is there. And okay, here's some side schemes. And okay, advanced gliders in there, so we're good to go. All right, let's see. Do I get festering mass? I think we do festering mass. Do I have the threat removal for it though? I may not. Oh man, I think we still do festering mass here. Yeah. So we reveal the side scheme here. While there are no other sim environments in play, this card is considered sim environment, come with 5 threat and acceleration. So we want to try to get rid of that immediately, but we'll see what happens here. All right, so 5 threat on there. Where's the threat? Here we go. All right, then we can resolve the one or another after we reveal the side scheme and draw 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, we got Vivian. Oh, we got Mansion too. Can I don't think I can play everything, can I? Okay, let me think here. Well, Vivian can blank out, choose attachment, side scheme, print, blank out the text box, so it's not sim environment. So we have breathing room actually, so I don't need a thwart at all. Now that I got Vivian. So let's see here. If I play the mansion, how do we do that? Geez, that's like my whole hand. If I do this, draw a card with the mansion. Okay. So I draw a card with the mansion. I use it. No, I'm just not able to do that. I think we don't go mansion here, unfortunately. I would love to go mansion, but I almost feel like we use it as a resource here because I'm gonna get another resource generator out. I want to get some tempo. Okay. If I play a build support, okay, we got to go K-Star. That's just too much value with the build support. Then we thwart this out, and then we can play Vivian with that Quinn Carrier. And then we hold in the Chimichanga in our hand. Lose Mansion, though. Losing Mansion feels bad, but I feel like that's going to put us in a good situation to do that. That's fine. So we lose a Mansion here. We'll go 1 resource so I can play build support. It's a player's side scheme comes with 3 per player threat. Then we're going to do 3 resources here so I can play K-Star. Okay, we're going to get so much value right now. Whenever K-Star enters play, remove 1 threat from every single scheme in play. So build support drops down to 2. This is cleared off. This drops down to 4. And then mid-time and hand drops down to 1. So crazy K-Star right there. Okay. Then Deadpool is going to exhaust and thwart for 2, clear off the build support. This side scheme has a victory keyword, so it gets removed from the game. Go into the victory display. When it's defeated, we search your deck and discard pile for support with a cost 3 or less, put it straight into play. So we're gonna get the Quinn Carrier here from our deck. And it's a 3-cost support. So we put it straight into play. And it says here, play only if your deck has the Avenger trait. Well, we don't have the Avenger trait, but we're not playing it. We're putting it into play. Putting it into play here with the build support. So we get to cheat that requirement. So that is very, very nice. All right, so we can exhaust Quinn Carrier to generate Wild Resource. And Deadpool, you know, he's like an Avenger now because he's got the Quinn Carrier going on. Then we'll exhaust the Quinn Carrier to generate resource. This will be another resource here. So I can play Vivian. As a hero response after she enters play, choose an attachment non-elite minion or non-permanent side scheme. We're going to choose Festering Mass as a non-permanent side scheme. Blank out its text box until the end of the round. So it doesn't have acceleration and it doesn't have that effect anymore. So just blanked out for us, which is very, very good. Then we'll do, should we just thwart for a little bit from it? I think we do want that thwarting. Let's see. Yeah, K-Star is going to thwart for 1 for the Festering Mass, drop it down to 3 threat, and in case our takes a consequent damage, that's gonna end our turn. Yeah, let's don't want to knock on the tough of my Goblin. I feel like it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Actually, yeah, wait, hold up. We might as well, because we're gonna block with Vivian, right? Yeah, so Vivian will swing for 1, but Goblin knock off is tough. Vivian takes a consequential damage, and that'll end our turn. Yeah, because we're gonna block with her anyways. I can't thwart her because she'll get defeated, taking 2 consequential damage for thwarting, but we can do that. We draw against our hands to the 5, hold on to Chimichanga. Ooh, we drew Symbiote Suit, so we just toss it. It's too early here because we need to build out here with RitsyReelz, but I flip it anyway, so it works out. Venom Goblin turn is going to add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. So this one goes up to 2, this goes up to 1, and this goes up to 1. The acceleration here is blanked out, so we don't have to apply that. It would apply to the active main scheme if we did apply it. Venom Goblin attacks us here, blocking with Vivian. Here's the boost. 3, nice, okay, 3 plus 3 is 6 damage, takes out Vivian, so she's gone. Then Venom Goblin will trigger Clam Don't after he it activates against you, which he just did. He just attacked us. Move the glider counter to the scheme with the least threat and resolve its special. They're both at 1, so we can pick which one that we want to do. I play this. So I feel like we move it here to Upper Manhattan. And especially as this card, one card from here, we'll toss the Symbiote Suit here. I think that's okay. All right. Then we don't have to do this. There's no Symbiote environment play because this is blanked out with Vivian. And then we get dealt 1 encounter card for a total of 3. All right, here we go. Here's our first big turn. Got Race Symbiote, that's fine with Guard and Patrol. Got Concussive Bombs, okay. Attached to, let's move it aside. Attached to the villain, he has +1 attack after he attacks you, exhaust, an upgrade, and a support that you control. And it's gonna come with 2 bomb counters. Each time he activates, we remove a bomb counter. When there's no more, we can discard it. Oh, I hate this card. Okay. Merc with the Mouth. Give to us. So we have this obligation in our play area. Exhaust each ally you control. Allies you control cannot ready. Other players cannot resolve card abilities during your turn. Since we're doing True Soul, that doesn't matter. As a force response after player phase ends, if you did not talk, we discard this card. So when the player phase begins, I'm not allowed to talk anymore, and we can hopefully discard it afterwards. And you know what I just realized, guys? Can't get rid of that. So that's fine, I think. Oh man. Yeah, I can't throw that out, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so villain phase will end right now. Player phase begins. Okay, so player phase ends. I did not talk. I didn't discard his card. Basically, I just played the Katana and Chimichanga Shrug. Took out the minion. Thor here. Oh, I forgot. In case our stays exhausted. So it says here, allies you control cannot ready. We ready all the allies whenever our turn ends. So when our turn ends, we ready, or not when our turn ends, but we're supposed to ready it up when the player phase ends. This is discarded after the player phase ends. So player phase ends, we don't get the ready because it's still in the play area. That's the official ruling on this, which stinks. And then this gets discarded. Alex can ready up now, but K-Star is already exhausted. And he stays exhausted. All right. We got the obligation out of the way. All right. Okay, so that is that. Then Goblin's gonna do his turn. He's gonna add 2 threat to here now because the celebration is active, and now this thing is in play, which totally stinks because K-Star couldn't throw from it. He's gonna add 1 threat to the other schemes because they're not the active main scheme with that acceleration. That only applies to active main scheme. So it goes up 1, goes up 1, goes up 1. Venom Goblin's gonna attack us here. We can't block anymore because K-Star is exhausted. Here with a base of 4. Here's a boost. Place 1 threat on each scheme without the glider counters. So this goes up to 4, and this goes up to 3. Okay, so that's the boost effect. He does 4 damage on Deadpool, brings from 8 down to 4. Then he'll trigger the concussive bombs because he just attacked us, remove a counter. Exhaust 1, upgrade 1 support you control. Oh man, we lose the katanas, guys? I think I keep Quinn Carrier actually. So we'll do upgrade and support. All right. Then we do claim a throne because he just activated against us. So it goes on scheme of least threat, which is they're both at 3, so we can pick. I think we actually do this. I don't want to discard. Or we don't have to. Well, actually, we can't pick. Sorry, it has to move if able. So it's going to move to our 3 threat. Place 1 threat on here. If a sim environment is in play, place an additional threat on here and 1 threat on every other scheme. So this goes up to 5 threat because we placed 2 on there. So it goes 3 to 5 and then 1 on every other one. So this goes up 1, this goes up to 4, and then this goes up to 2. Okay, hopefully the encounter does not trigger that special again. We get 1 face down encounter card, reveal it, a symbiotic thrall with guard, and since the symbiotic environment is in play, he has patrol as well because that's symbiotic environment. Okay, backward to our turn. Let's go Nick Fury. We do 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. Play good old Nick. Whenever Nick enters play, choose 1. Pick the one and draw 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4 life. I don't think I max effort here for 4 life. I could actually do this and then max effort. I think that is the play here. Yeah. Heck yeah, that's the play. I feel like that's an awesome play. Nick's gonna Thor for 2, clear out this Vesper Mass Fountain from turn 1. So now there is no sim environment in play anymore. Nick takes 8 consequential damage. We're gonna use 3 resources here to play our new card, Heroic Conditioning, 3 cost upgrade. We get plus 3 hit points and plus 1 thwart. So now Deadpool has got his 3 thwart going on, and we go up to 7 life, and our max is now 12 life. We can now play a max effort. Here, actually take any amount of damage up to your remaining health. We're going to take 4 damage, drop down to 3 life, and do an equal amount of damage to enemies. So we're going to do 4 damage, take out the throw on 1 shot. That's pretty powerful. And then we are going to thwart with Deadpool. Which scheme do we want, guys? Do I want... I'm at 3 life? Indirects. Gotta be the way to go, right? Yeah, we're going to thwart for 3 from here. I feel like indirect's the way to go right now. All right, that's going to end turn. Let's write back up. And now the allies can ready now. Okay, drawing back up to 5. Okay. We got to face the past. All right, it is Venom Goblin's turn, adding 1 to every single scheme. Right, just 1. Yeah, no acceleration in play. This goes up to 6. This goes up to 3. And then this goes up to 5. All right, next. He's going to attack us with block with Nick, of course. Hitting with a base of 3. Here's the boost, 0. So 3 or 4 damage, I mean, with that. So 4 damage takes out Nick. He trigger the last concussive bomb. So remove the last counter. Exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support. We can actually declare, or we can actually exhaust for a conditioning, even though it doesn't exhaust for an effect. It's still an upgrade that can exhaust for that cost. And then 1 support. I feel it has to be Quinn Carry here because I want to flip down. Chimichanga. Yeah, so we'll exhaust support its Quinn Carry. So Chimichanga is a support that's so active here. All right, then Venom Goblin triggers his Claim of Throne, goes on Steam Release Start, which is going to be the 3 threat one right here. Take 200 damage and put them both on Deadpool, brings us from 3 down to 1. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is, Shadow of the Past. Oh man, I can't face the past with this guy out now. Okay, so we have Butler out, our Nemesis minion, our Nemesis side scheme coming out, and these Nemesis cards. Dang, that side scheme has 6 threat. That is a lot of threat. So we shuffle this stuff into the counter deck here. So, okay, let me see, what does it say? Force response. After Deadpool takes any amount of damage, place 1 threat here. If there's 10 or more, remove this card from the game. Oh, we just remove it that way. I don't think I have a way to take damage right. I mean, I could Katana and stuff. Oh, I want to face the pass. I have to kill Butler first. Oh, man. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. It's going to have 6 threat here. Actually, if I flip down, Butler schemes on that. So we may be able to force that. So 6 threat there, and then Butler, he's an activate. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. So Butler's effects, when he schemes, we place it here if able to. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, wait, actually, that's pretty chill. I don't know why I'm worrying about that. I don't have to actually throw it out. Okay. All right, guys. Back over to our turn here. So what do? We kill Butler, and then we face a pass on him. K-Star's going to swing for 2. He'll take a consequential damage. Deadpool is going to... Oh, if I exhaust, I'm done. After Deadpool takes any amount of damage, place 1 threat there. If there's 10 or more threat, remove this card from the game. Yeah, we do it. So we're going to exhaust our Katana, take a damage, and use 2 damage to an enemy. That will kill Butler. Okay? When we take that 1 damage there, we get defeated. So instead we set your hit point down to 1, we trigger our Force Interrupt to regenerate Degenerate. Set your hit point down to 1, change the Alter Ego, and add a 1 permanent celebration to the main scheme. This is a player card effect, so we can choose which main scheme we want to put. So we're going to choose... let's do this one. I'm not sure. Let's just do this one. Okay. All right. So we did that. Now that we're in Alter Ego, we can exhaust the Hue for 8, brings from 1 up to 9, and exhaust Chimichanga after Mega Base Recovery to ready back up. I forgot. Force response is 4, so we have to do this. We took 1 damage with the Katana, so we have to place 1 threat here. So this goes up to 7 threat, actually. Yeah, okay, there we go. Then, question is, do I want to break the fourth wall? I think I do. Yeah, we're gonna get a max effort. Do I have another max effort? Yeah, we're gonna break the fourth wall. Action, discard a card from your hand. Search your deck for a Deadpool event, add to your hand. We're gonna get a max effort to our hand and then shuffle up. All right. Then we're going to flip up here to hero form. And then, let's see. We're going to exhaust. We'll Thor for 2. We'll take it off of here. Drops this from 5 down to 3. Okay. Then we're gonna play face the pass here. Hero action, searching counter deck and discard pile and sets area for nemesis minion. Reveal it, so he's revealed again, and then we can ready up, draw 3 cards. We cannot attack the villain this phase, so we cannot attack Venom Goblin this phase, which is fine. Ooh, do I want to wear another? Probably not. That's too greedy, right? We're gonna play max effort. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining life. We're gonna take 3 damage, drop from 9 down to 6, and we can do that equal amount of damage to enemy. Hit Butler for 3, takes them out. Since we took 3 damage, we put 3 more threat here, so there's gonna be a total of 10 threat here. If there's 10 or more threat here, remove this card from the game. So this is just removed from the game. So that's gone now, and Butler's gone. So we dealt with all that. And we set up a massive hand, but the cost was dealt with the ticket salvage token in the main scheme there. Okay, so here, I want to play Helicarrier. Oh, I want a Helicarrier into the Katana. Oh, do I want to wear another? What are other side schemes? No. I think the other two have, yeah, the other two have hazards. So we're not going to do that. What is the play right now? Because I can't Thor. Oh, wait, I have 3 Thor. I'm readied up. What happened? Oh, yeah, readied up with the thing. Oh, we went with another. Because me and Blindfold Thor. Yeah, we're going to play one or another. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme. Reveal it. We're going to do the limited supply one. Each tech attachment gains surge, coming in with 5 threat on there. But Deadpool's got freaking 3 Thor here. So we do not care at all, guys. Deadpool is rocking right now. So we review the side scheme with the one or another. Max 1 per round. And then we can, we just reveal it has no one revealability. And then we're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That resolves one or another. Now we have the common to play all of our stuff. So I think we go. We can't attack Venom Goblin this turn, so I can't play that Katana, just use it. I think I go 3 resources here. We're going to play the Helicarrier. We can exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. How much? We have 3 cards left in our deck, so we're going to deck out. So I either play Gambit or Blindfold, and I hold on to Meta Knowledge, I think, because we're going to deck out. 6 life, yeah. So and then we go Blindfold because Gambit's riskier. Because if I don't get a 2 Thor, this stays with the hazard. So we're going to Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Blindfold down to 2 resources so we can play here. After Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the counter deck. Actually, wait, sorry guys. What we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the Katana, actually, right? Right? Isn't that the play? Because then we don't need Meta Knowledge if Blindfold looks at everything. Right, well, I did decide before I looked though, right? Because I can't take that back after I have the encounter card knowledge. So, or could say Gambit for next turn. Let's do the Katana. So we'll use this as a these 2 cards as a resource, I think, for Blindfold and the Helicarrier instead of the Katana. Is that the right call, guys? Yeah, let's do it that way. Yeah, okay. All right. So we did that, and then now Blindfold can look at the top 5 cards in the counter deck. Oh, we should have Gambit. We could have taken that. Oh, man, that would have been huge. I should have Gambited. That's okay. So we have to discard 1. The rest goes back in the same order. So we're going to deck out here. So we want this to be encounter card. This would be the boost. Oh, indirect damage. He would do 6. We could just die to that. And this would be another encounter card. I don't know if I want to be greedy here. I should have Gambited. Yeah, let's discard Master Plan. And this would go back in the same order. Oh, the indirect damage is rough here. Okay, so put it back on top in the same order. Okay, then blindfold door for 2 from limit supply. Game it doors for 3 because it's a +1 here. That's 5 threat, clears off the limit supply. Blindfold takes a consequential damage. Do I want to die again? I don't know if I want to die. Okay, that's gonna turn this right back up. Because I don't know if I want to play a Sinner Acceleration token, but maybe I do here. We draw back up to 5. We deck out, get dealt a face down encounter card, which is that bomb counter card. Shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck here. I don't know if it's time to start ramping up those acceleration tokens, guys. I think we're past 3 rounds now, so with Ritsy's rules, I can officially burst Venom Goblin down and do a lot of damage to him if I want to. Alright, so we're drawing 1 more card back up to 5. Okay, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 to here because of acceleration, so this one going up to 5. 1 to here goes up to 7, and then 1 to here goes up to 4. He is going to attack us here. We know the boost is 3 damage. Do I just defend it? Exhausting feels like the worst thing to do with Deadpool, though. I could. The problem is allies have no extra health. So I could either put all 6 on myself, flip down to Alter Ego. We get those encounter cards. What is it? We are 1 and the bomb counting. Oh, we have to use a fist. I think I'll use a physical here to get rid of the We Are 1. And then we can play Hawkeye. Yeah, I think I just take it. Okay, so we're just taking a hit to the face. So it's 3 and induce indirect damage. So it's gonna do 6 damage. We'll put all 6 damage on Deadpool, and that brings it down to 0, triggering the regenerate. So we go down to 1 life, change the Alter Ego, place a permanent celebration token on the main scheme. We can choose because it's a player ability, so we'll put it on this one. Again, we're just stacking on that. Alright, and we'll get the in over, try to get that on that. Alright, so we did that. He's gonna claim the throne now, so it goes and see when we threat. It stays here. Take 2. Oh, wait a minute. Take 2 indirect damage. It's a special. That's fine. Yeah, we had to do it. So we put 1 in case I want to blindfold. Kills them both. Yeah, because if we die in RT, we actually die. Oh, man, I should have recognized that. Yeah, I should have thrown some other. That's fine. Okay, so we're down 1 life. We take any more indirect, we die, but we know the encounter cards. We get down encounter card, total of 2. First one is this thing attached to him. Each time he attacks, discard 1 event from your hand with the lowest cost. And then we got We Are 1 attached to villain, +3 scheme, +3 attack. We can spend 1 of each resource type to get rid of that. Okay, it has to be printed too, so we can't use a wild like the wouldn't care. Back over to our turn here. Actually, I want to get another card so I can hold on to the katana. Let's exhaust Hue for 8. We don't need this anymore. Let's Hue for 8, go up from 1 up to 9. Exhaust Chimichanga so we can ready back up after making a base recovery. Then we use, I think we do it. Yeah, we do break the 4th wall. Discard a card from your hand. Oh, I need the mental. Oh, I need all these cards, don't I? Unless I toss Hawkeye. No, I need to play Hawkeye here. I need to spend this resource, but I can't discard a card from my hand for it. Oh, man. Unless I don't. Is there any way? Let me think. No, I need the double. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work out. How important is it that we get rid of the We Are 1? I feel like it's important. Yeah, so we don't use a break the 4th wall. Let's just flip up to hero form. We're going to use the hero action here, spend 1 of each resource type, mental, energy, and physical, to discard the We Are 1. It must be printed, and we have it printed there. So I'll get rid of this. Then we'll use Helicare to make Hawkeye 2 cost, double resource to play this new Hawkeye. He comes in play with 4 arrow counters, and if he makes a basic threat, we can remove arrow counter, or if any ally makes a basic threat, we can remove arrow counter and do 2 damage to a minion. But no minions right now. Alright, we're going to thwart here for 3. I think we can take some damage. We'll pop it off here. Drop some 5 down to... Actually, no, let's leave. Actually, yeah, we got to take it off there. Take it off there. Alright, let's get in our turn. Oh, wait, Hawkeye? Hawkeye will thwart for 1. Drops this one down to 6. We take constant damage, and then that'll end our turn. Alright, that was not the best turn here, but maybe we can do something better. We got Nick, so maybe, ooh, this might be helpful. This might be helpful again, but I don't know if I want to do that again. All right, Venom Goblin, so he's gonna add 3 threats to this one now. So it goes up to 5. He's gonna add 1 here, going up to 7, and he'll add 1 here, go up to 5. All right, he is going to attack us with the base of 4 here. We'll take the hit. The boost is 0. No, nice. So 4 damage from 9 down to 5. Bomb counter here. Remove 1, and discard 1 event from hand with lowest cost after he attacks us. The event we choose is, I kind of want to do the one where another. Yeah, let's discard the one where another. We can choose because they're both 0 cost. I mean, but I think I want to play this. This draws me 2 cards for an exhaust. We'll have to discard another card though. That's fine. Yeah, we'll toss the one where another. I don't know if I want that side scheme. Yeah, so we'll toss the one where another here. And then did that. Claim a throne, goes to see when we start. This is 5. This is 5. It must move if able. Moves over here. Special discard a card from your hand. We'll toss this card's fire. Then we get that 1 encounter card. Review. Nice. We got a minion. Embrace Symbiote, which Hawkeye can snipe the heck out of. Okay. So back over to our turn here. I could just play Nick for 4 and not exhausting personality because I thought for 3 is the thing. I said I do want to play more cards. 1, 2, 3. If I play Nick and draw 3, let's just do it. We'll play exhausting personality. So exhaust and identity. We can draw 1 card for each acceleration on the main scene, which is 2. So we draw 2 cards here. Okay, I think that's fine. Just more economy to do stuff with. Helicarrier makes Nick 3 costs. This would be 1, 2, 3 resources. So I can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick enters play, choose 1. Where I pick the 1 and draw 3. Ooh, we got the 8 and over. Do I play the 8 and over? I think I do that because that's getting kind of scary. Okay, so what do we do here? I think I take indirect. So Hawkeye will throw for 1 from here. Hawkeye's ability, after any ally, including himself, makes a basic thwart, we can move air count to do 2 damage a minute. That snipes out the increasing build. Really, really cool there. Hawkeye takes the console damage authority. All right, that is awesome. Okay, then we want a katana. We'll take a damage and then deal 2 damage to Venom Goblin. First damage to game. But he's not 16. Then, is it better to get? Let me see what's going on here. The side scheme's still in the deck. I almost want to get. No, I had to play in and over. I think the in and over always comes out here. I think I use Yoo-Hoo. We'll use a resource here to play it in and over. 1 cost upper attached to the main scheme. We can choose which one. We put it on Upper Manhattan and increase the target value of the attached scheme by 2 for each acceleration token on it. So we put it here. There are 2 acceleration tokens, so it's going to be 14 whenever this flips instead of 10 now. Okay, so we got more breathing room. And then I think we wanted to go there. Take indirect. So Nick will throw for 2 from here. Drops us from 5 down to 3. Nick will take a consequential. That ends our turn. Ready up. Draw back up to 5 here for Deadpool. Okay. Ooh, montage. So good right now with this mansion. Okay. A Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 3 to here, so it goes up to 6 threat. And then 1 to the other ones. So this goes up to 8. This goes up to 5. Okay, we're okay still on the threat. He's going to attack. Block with Nick. Base of 4. Here's a boost, 2. So 6 damage takes out Nick Fury. After he attacks us, he's going to smoke bomb here. Discard an event in your hand with the lowest cost. Yoo-Hoo is a 1 cost event. It's only an event, so we get rid of that. It's gone. And then we're going to claim the throne. Goes on scheme with least threat 6, 8, and 5. So it goes to here. Specials take 2 under. Put on Deadpool. Brings from 4 down to 2. Okay, we're okay. 1 encounter card is Symbiote Berserker. If a symbiote environment is played, it's Quick Strike. There is no environment, so no Quick Strike. Okay, and it seems for 0, so I'm going to flip it down here. Okay, back over to our turn. Let's exhaust a katana. Whoops. Take a damage, and we can do 2 damage. Let's put 2 damage on Venom Goblin. Brings from 16 down to 14. I think we can do Hawkeye's counters to take out the minion. Okay, and then this is this generates an additional resource for each acceleration on a main scheme up to a max of 3 additional. there's 2 acceleration on the main scheme, so it's 1, 2 plus the 1 here. So it's 3 resources right now, right? Because it generates an additional 1. So Helicarrier makes the mansion 3 costs. This is a triple to play the Avengers Mansion. Deadpool has now moved in to the Avengers Mansion. He's a true Avenger now. We'll exhaust Mansion and draw a card. And then I think we go. Are the katanas discarded? Oh, they are. Yeah, I think we go mana. I kind of want to go Firebird because we'll draw into the player side scheme. I'd rather just get more thwarting. Yeah, we're gonna play Firebird here. We'll do 1, 2, 3 resources here, so I can play Firebird. We overpaid for her. If we overpaid, then she gets a rebirth counter. Basically, when she would take console damage, or would be defeated by console damage, we're gonna remove the rebirth counter to heal all damage from her instead. Okay, so Hawkeye's gonna die. Dang it. Okay, Firebird will thwart for 2 from is that 8? Yeah, she'll thwart for 2 from here. She'll take a consequential damage. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego, exhaust a Hue for 8, which is from 1 up to 9. Then we can exhaust Chimichanga to ready back up, exhaust a Hue for 8 again, go back up to our full life, which is 12 now with the Hurricane conditions plus 3. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. Oh, I forgot. After she thwarts, we're going to trigger Hawkeye's ability. After any ally thwarts, remove a counter, deals 2 damage to a minion, so he'll snipe on the Super Berserker. But he doesn't have the exhaust. That's going to end our turn now. Let's ready back up. So if I use him, he'll go away before he uses those counters, so I don't want to use him yet. Drop back up to 6. And oh, did I forget to remove this from the game? Sorry guys, I forgot to remove this from the game. This should not be in the deck anymore. Let me take that out and we'll drop this 6/6. Okay. All right. Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 3 to here. So this goes from 6 up to 9 threat. Yeah, 9 threat. He's gonna add 1 to here. So this goes from 8 also up to 9. And then he's gonna add 1 to here. So this one goes up to 4. All right. Then he schemes on mid-time in hand with a base of 2. Here's a boost. Resolve special, the scheme the glide counter. Take 200 damage. We'll put them both on Deadpool. Brings it down to 10. And then, okay, so that's the boost effect. And he just schemes for 2. So this scheme goes up to 4. It goes up to 6. Okay. He'll claim the throne. Goes to scheme will lose threat 9, 9, 6. So it stays here. Take 200, right, put him back on Deadpool. Brings it down to 8. That's fine. He's going to scheme for 0, so no threat gets added. And we get 1 encounter card. An assault, we're an Alter Ego, so it gains Surge here. Get another encounter card. Fine intensity is attached to the villain. After he takes any amount of damage from attack, give him a face on boost. If it do 3 more, we can discard that card. Okay, we're chilling now. Back over to our turn. Let's Mansion, draw a card. Let's exhaust Hue 8. Go back up to our full life of 12. After we make a base recovery, Chimichanga raise us back up. Do I want to get any events? I don't think we need to. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Okay, let's start doing some damage, I think, and some thwart removal. We're going to flip up to hero form. We'll do Helicarrier and a double to play down Gambit. He'll look at the top 3 cards in the counter deck and tuck 1 under him so only the boost is available. Are we decking out here? 1, 2. We can force ourselves to not deck out, so we'll take this. And then this will be the next boost for Venom Goblin, I think. Yeah, so we put this back in the same order. Gambit has 2 thwart, 2 attack, equal to the boost icons of the card tucked under him. And then what we got going? We have 5 cards left in the deck, so I want to hold on to 1 card in my hand here, so I don't deck out. Probably the meta knowledge. Yeah, because I don't want that advance. Actually, we could cancel the advance. No, but then I hold on to that 1 deck out anyways. Okay, so what we're gonna do is cancel all the effects. I can cancel that next card. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we are going to play Superpower Training. We'll use a resource here. Play Superpower Training. Player's side team comes in with 3 per player threat. Gambit's going to exhaust Thor for 2. Drops from 3 down to 1. An ally Thor, so Hawkeye can remove arrow counter to do 2 damage a minute. Will do 2 damage to a Semi Berserker. Then Hawkeye himself will Thor for 1. This is cleared off. When this is defeated, goes in victor's place. Search your deck and discard pop for any identity-specific upgrade. We get our other katanas, and it puts straight into play. So now we have both of Deadpool's katanas. Just chilling right here. Okay. Then, before Hawkeye takes constant damage, he can trigger his ability because the ally thwarted. So he can remove this as a response, deals 2 more damage to a minion, takes out the Symbiote Berserker. So this dude gone. Right, that was pretty cool. Hawkeye is defeated here. So he's gone. You just realize I'm gonna get that advance as a. We're gonna get the overkill boost. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm gonna double katana here. Actually, I could actually max effort instead. Okay. If I max effort, we get the advance as a boost. He'll get the overkill as a boost, and then we're fine. Yeah, we hold on to this in our hand still. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine. And I can actually deck out if I want to, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, we're gonna play maximum effort. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining life. Actually, before we do it, why don't we do it? No, we have to do this first before Katana because of the bond intensity. We have to do 3 more damage. So okay, we're gonna play max effort. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining life. We are gonna take a good old, what's a random amount? We're at 12 life. We're gonna drop down to 6, so we'll take half our life. We'll take 6 damage. We do equal amount of damage to enemies, so we hit Venom Goblin for 6, brings it from 14 down to 8. Okay, we brought him down to 8. Now, after he takes damage from an attack, give him a boost. Since it dealt 3 or more, we can discard this card because the attack dealt 3 or more. Okay. Then we're going to katana twice. So we'll take 1 damage for each one, range from 6 down to 4. And we're gonna do 4 damage to Venom Goblin because we have 2 katanas. So that brings me all down to 4 life. Then we're going to exhaust and Thor for 3. We'll take that off of here. Drops this down to 6 from 9. This at 5. Wait, that's at 6. This at 9. If I do nothing, it stays here. We'll take indirect. Oh, I forgot. Game takes the consequential damage at some point. I forgot to give him that. I could play Vivian down to just soak damage for us. Do I just play? No, he's gonna have overkill. Do we just take it and get more accelerations? We deck out here. I don't know if this is the time to deck out, but it could be the time to deck out because I couldn't carry any resource to play Vivian. Maybe we just deck out here because he does with overkill. So we just take the hit, we die, trade the regenerate, and then that's fine. Yeah, we're going to, because I know the boost there has overkill. 1, 2, play Vivian. We're not going to trigger her response, and she's going to swing for one of them. Gone brings her down to 3 life. She'll take a consequential damage. Firebird's going to Thor for 2. 7, 6. We'll take it off of here. Brings from 6 down to 4 threat. Firebird takes constant damage. She will be defeated, so we remove rebirth counter and heal our damage from her instead. So now she stays alive. That's going to end our turn. Ready everything back up. 6 and 4. So this goes up to 7. This goes up to 7. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So ready back up. I think that's the play. Oh, this goes up to 10 out of 11. That's fine. We're dropping up to 5. Whoops. We deck out with 5 cards here. We get dealt a face down counter card. We have a good responsibility. So that's our backup play. Something happens to a threat, especially that lower mid hand there, which can go up to 10 threat out of 11. Okay, so this is the deck class we have to kill him in. With the garner damage, so I need a managed threat, I think is what we got to do right now. Get our hit points up for a max effort combo. Hopefully we don't shuffle Simba suits in the bottom of our deck. Okay, drawing back up to 5. Okay, it is Venom Goblin's turn. Okay, so he adds 1, 2, 3 to this. So this goes from 4 up to 7. Okay. He adds 1 to here. So this goes up from 9 to 10. And he adds 1 to here. So this goes from 6, right? 6 up to 7. So these are both at 7 here. Okay. All right, he is going to attack us because we're in hero form. We're going to take the hit because we know he's going to have overkill anyway. So this would be the 2 boost cards. Wait a minute. Oh, we were dealt this one. I should have blocked. That's fine. Give the villain 2 additional boost cards. Jeez, okay. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on Deadpool. That kills us, so we regenerate the Degenerate, drop down to 1 life, place another permanent that returns to the main scheme. We can choose, so we'll put it on here because it's a player effect, and we flip down to Arc Eagle. So we stay alive. Okay, then Venom Goblin will claim the throne. It's at 7 and 7, so it must move if able to. So we move it over to here. The special is this card 1 card from your hand. Well, we can't use this anymore because it's a hero interrupt. We're an alter ego. Then we go down and counter card. Oh, this is not good. We could lose here. Unsave sentience. Give the villain a boost. It's gonna surge, so we surge this. We got a thrall with guard. If a sim environment so it has patrol, that's fine. And then what the O's are nemesis. Attach your identity. Treat your identity's text box as if it were blank except for traits. Alter your action, spend 2 mental to get rid of it. Okay, we're okay actually. Backwards to our turn. That saved us. Okay, so it's backward to our turn. We're going to mansion, draw a card. We're going to exhaust Hue for 8. We're going to turn 1 back up to 9. Then we'll exhaust Chimichanga so we can ready back up. We don't have a hero ability right here unless we spend 2 mentals out of Queen Carrier. Oh, I can't use my ability to search for another mental unless I throw Cable away. But Cable's so good. Do we just keep this on us? Our identity's printed text box is blank, so we have no identity ability anymore with this card attached to us. I think I just leave that. I don't know if I need the identity ability right now. I kind of need to deal with the board. And Cable's really good with that. Yeah, I think I want to do some thwarting right now. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to leave that on us. We're going to, because I wish I had one more mental here with the Queen Carrier. But yeah, that's fine. We're going to flip up to hero form. I just want to eradicate all the threats, especially from there. So we're up to hero form now. We're going to thwart for 3 from here. Drop some 10 down to 7. Right, 9 life. Okay. Firebird's gonna thwart for 2 from here. Whoops, drops it down to 5. Should take a consequent damage. Vivian is gonna thwart for 2 from here. Drops this down to 5. She'll take 2 consequent damage. Oh wait, sorry. There's a patrol minion. So really quickly, before Vivian thwarts, we're gonna double katana. We'll take 2 damage and then do 4 damage to take out this guy. Then Vivian thwarts the same thing there. So it drops from 7 down to 6. Wait, no, from 7 down to 5. Yeah, and she'll take constant damage. Sorry for the ordering there, guys. We gotta kill the patrol minion first. All right, now I can play Cable. We'll do 3 resources here to play Cable. He gets +1 thwart, +1 attack for each accelerator we're stuck in a main scheme. There's 3, so the cap is 3. So he has 4 thwart right now and 5 attack. So he will thwart for 4 for us. Let's take it off of here. Drops from 7 down to 3 threat. And then he'll take a consequence damage. And then Gambit is going to thwart for 2 from here. Drops us from 5 down to 3. And then Gambit will take a consequence damage. Okay, I think we got the thwart under control now. We're going to use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of endurance to 0. Play it, we get +3 hit points. So we go from 7 up to 10 life. Okay? We just need like a discard's fire. That's going to enter turns right back up. And we'll draw back up to a hand size of 5 here. Hold on to max effort. Okay, we got this card's fire, so I think we have to kill actually without symbiote suit. Yeah, because we have max effort in this card's fire, so it should be. I think that's enough. We'll see what happens. Venom Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 1, or okay, he's gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So 4 plus 3 is gonna be 7 total threat. Let's change this up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. Okay, so 7 threat here. Then he adds 1 to all the other ones. This goes up to 4. Oops. And then this goes up to 6. All right. He is going to attack us. He gets a boost here. We're going to block this with Firebird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here. Takes out Firebird. He will claim the throne. And now goes on the scheme releaser, which is now lower mid hand. The special is placed 1 threat on each scheme. So this one goes up to 7. This goes up to 5 in the middle. And then this one here goes up to 8. Just adding 1 threat to every single one. That resolves claim the throne. We get an encounter card. Reveal it. Gang up. The villain and each minion engage with you attack. So Venom Goblin is just going to attack us here again. We're 10 life. No, we have to block here with Deadpool. So there's no more overture or anything. So boost is 2. 5 total damage takes out. Gambit. Why I keep calling Gambit Deadpool? Gambit's gone now. That's the gank up. And then Venom Goblin will claim throne again. It stays on here because it has the least threat. Add 1 threat to each scheme. So this going up to 9 threat, this going up to 8 threat, and then this going up to 6 threat, and that is fine. Okay, so we still have this thing on us. So attach your identity. Yeah, we do have a blank text box. So if we die here, we actually die because we don't have our ability anymore. But we're live. So let's mention draw a card, and we're going to have. Do I have the damage? If I mean, yeah, I for sure have it, right? Okay, Cable's gonna swing here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Venom Goblin, brings him from 3 all the way down to 0. That flips Venom Goblin over to his third and final stage. He has Retaliate 1, Stalwart, and Toughness. When revealed, do 3 encounter cards to each player. So, give him a tough stats card. 3 encounter cards. And then, so it's dealt to us right here. Okay. Then he's going to retaliate on Cable. Cable will take console damage, so Cable is knocked out. Okay. All right, we got to do this right, though, because I think there's still a way that we lose this. So we're going to use the katana. We'll take a damage. We do 2 damage with piercing. So we pierce off the tough from Venom Goblin, do 2 damage, and brings from 21 down to 19. He'll retaliate, though, so it hits back for 1. We drop down to 8. We'll use the other katana, take another 1 damage, deals 2 damage to him, brings from 19 down to 17. He'll retaliate again, hits from her 1, brings down to 6. Okay. And then we're going to play maximum effort. Do I not have to kill? Maybe I don't have to kill here, guys. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. We're going to take 4 damage. So we drop from 6 down to 2. No. Well, yeah, 4 damage. So we drop 6 down to 2. We'll do 4 damage to Venom Goblin, brings it from 17 down to 13. And he's going to retaliate his back for 1. So we drop down to 1 life there with retaliates. Ooh, the retaliates are kind of rough. And then we'll do 3 resources here. So I can play this card as fire. Okay, hero action attack. Deal X damage to enemy. X is the amount of damage you have sustained. Our max life is 9 plus 3 plus 3. So our max life is 15. And we have sustained 14 damage, right? Because we have 1 life out of 15. So we do 14 damage to Venom Goblin, bringing it from 13 down to 0. Holy cow. And then he dies, so he will not retaliate on us. If he did, we would have died because our hero ability is blanked out there. So we just barely had it there, guys. Yeah, that was super duper clutch because I didn't go for the symbiote suit combo. It was still in the deck there. I don't know if I played many games where we don't get the symbiote suit out, but yeah, that was a crazy game. I enjoy playing these new cards here with the heroic conditioning. And that Hawkeye ally, is he over here? No, he's not over here. But Firebird did a lot of work as well with the thwarting, but the Hawkeye ally was awesome. Sniping out the minion there. That was really cool. I'm a big fan of this Hawkeye ally. But yeah, fun to use the new Justice cards from Wonder Man's hero pack. But yeah, okay. Thank you so much, RitsyReelz, for your custom gameplay request. Never played a game of Deadpool where we got the kill with a blank text box, not using our regenerating degenerate anymore. But still had a really good time here. So yeah, thank you so much for your support and for the custom gameplay request. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all liked this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.